jangan lari. And my friend was trying to escape. He was shouting, saya dah bayar. And they were playing acha. You know the acha game, you know the one you go. Yeah, he was trying to escape. I couldn't help it, so I laughed lah. You know, damn man! You know, saying blind brothers trying to run away from all these group mamas. So I got back. I was like, okay, it's about time lah. So I ran in. I put my hands around my friend's neck, my Malik friend's neck, and brought him up. I told him, you know, while doing that, of course I had an imaginary mama ID lah, which I flashed lah, you know, made it look like I'm so important lah, you know, very important mama lah. I went in. Oh, saya pun mama. Ini kawan saya. I put my hands around him, I ran up. Typically, I expected my friend at least to be grateful, right? And say, hey, thanks Shakir for saving my life. No man, he screwed me up. You freaking dumbass mama, I told you bro, just never will listen man. Now what happened to my rap? I was like, bruh, you left your parents, you ain't got no rap. What's up with that? So, even though I saved my Malik friend's ass, I was a bit disappointed that day. Why? Because my mamas with attitude movement, they were there with me to witness the whole situation. If they were there, they would have been proud of me. But sadly, none of them were there. You know the problem is why? Because ever since we established ourselves in 1998, and we're still active to 2012, I'm the only one member. No one else wants to join me, my mama's with attitude. So we still have opening. So if you, my dear friends, would like to be part of Mama's with attitude, give me a call, find me outside. Thank you so much. Hopefully I didn't disappoint you guys. You guys have been a wonderful audience. I still have time. So one thing, you know those guys, last night I told the audience, I was like, man, you know, I'm going backstage, I know those guys are hearing through the speakers, you know, whether the crowd's cheering for me or not. At the moment I went backstage, they waited right at the door. Hey, what if you told the crowd, man? Who thought the crowd was cheering? So I'm gonna ask you guys for a favor to do the same thing again. Can you guys give me one cheer, just to make their balls shake behind me? Alright? 1, 2, and 3. One more time. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you so much, man. Hope to see you guys again. You guys have been so wonderful.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Malik Taufik. Yeah, nice. I can see all of you. Wonderful, brilliant. Well, so you know, when I was a student in school, right after university, a lot of my friends have had a field day bastardizing my name. I mean, I've heard Apo Malik, Malik Balik, Malik Taufu, Maulik, Malik Tauge, Malik Taufufa, Malik Taufufak, Malik Taufufag, and of course not my favorite, Malik Taufik! Yeah, but ever since I turned 30, it's like I don't get these name callings anymore. It's like nobody cares about me, seriously. And being 30, everything has changed. You know, techno music sounds like pop. My clothes from the 90s are now back in style at Kiki Lala outlets. They also sent me a membership form for the Sugar Daddies Club. And instead of reading comic books, I'm reading graphic novels. Instead of Playboy, I'm jerking off to the Financial Times, yeah! Stocks are up! Oh. So if you come to my house, please do not touch the Age magazine because the pages are probably stuck together. But seriously, once you turn 30, nobody gives a shit about you anymore. Seriously. Except if you have relatives from hell. I'm telling you, my aunties and my aunties, every time they see me, it's like they're playing the same broken record, okay? They come up to me and they go, Tudung.
Tapi, bila nak kahwin ni?
I'm 30, fuck off! Masya Allah, mashallah. And I'm telling you, I mean, I don't go around harassing them and saying, Makcik, bila nak mati? Yeah. But, you know, now in my 30s, all my friends rather go and hang out in restaurants and have this wine and dine experience instead of going to, you know, Mama Pelita Bistari. So we go for this wine and dine experience, and of course, everybody pretends to know what they're ordering, especially when it comes to wine. I mean, of course, you're just bullshitting yourself. Seriously, because we're going through this whole entire bullshit ritual about knowing that we are connoisseurs or experts in the fields of wine, when we're not. So we're all sitting around the table, and seriously, everybody, nobody on my table knows anything about wine. Even the Bangladeshi waiter knows nothing about wine, okay? So they bring me the wine list. So would you like the wine list? And I'm like, oh yes! Thank you! I'll pretend to understand what's written, forget about the words, and just focus on the prices. Oh, that's the one! I want that one! You must say it in confidence so they know that that is the right choice! Oh, thank you. And so the guy goes away, the waiter goes away, and you're like chit-chatting, da 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 da, and he comes back, and he presents you the wine. Here, the wine. The conversation on the table stops. Everybody just stares at the wine. Oh, and then they plonk it on the table, pop! Because you must bear witness to the opening of the wine, for the popping of the cork. And so they pop it. Only 50 bucks for this wine. And then comes the key part. The key part is the tasting of this wonderful wine. This tasting. Everybody on the table is like, no, it's okay, I don't want to taste it. No, it's all right. No, you do it. No, it's okay, you do it. And then somebody actually goes, you! And you're like, oh yeah, okay, all right, I'll taste it, okay. Everyone stares at you. The waiters are waiting for your verdict. Time stands still. Yes! I have confirmed that it is wine! It is not Ribena! It is not noni juice! It is wine! Wine for everyone! Jesus Christ! And, of course, when you reach 30, you must take care of your health. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, well, I try, I try to balance my sins and my saints, my vices and my virtues. My vice, of course, would be smoking and having an occasional drink, which is a lot of drinks. And my virtue is more of going down to the gym and exercising, getting the blood pumping and the muscles. Yeah. But every time you go into the gym, every single mirror at the gym is occupied by an occupant. Oh, 326, 357, 358. And then I'm doing their shoulders. I'll be buff like Arnold. And then they're doing the squats. Oh my God, I must tighten my butt. And I'm in front of a wall like, but that's not the worst part. The worst part are the changing rooms. Because it's a freaking freak show, I swear to God. Seriously, I do not understand men's philosophy towards nakedness, okay? I really don't understand it. I'm quite sure all of you do it, but I do not get you. I have no idea what you're doing. Because if I were to be naked in public, I would be naked for the shortest time humanly possible. Okay? I have a strategy on changing out of my dirty clothes and putting on new clothes. What I do is I take my pants, take my underwear, I line the insides of my pants with my underwear. Okay? I put it on, take 2 steps back. And then, nobody's looking, okay. I'm transformed into pants! Hurrah! I'm safe! I'm so safe! Oh, my underwear's on backwards, but I don't care! I'm in pants, ya Allah, thank you! The speed! But everybody else in the bloody toilet, they come out of the showers, everything's flopping around. Assalamualaikum! Walaikum salam! And like they're air drying themselves. I've seen people towel drying their
I'm in Amway, lah. You want to be my downline? I see people running into each other. Estima! Dave Macho! How are you, lah? I thought you died. Hey, when did you become a member of this gym? I walked nearby only. And you're like, I don't know where to look. Oh, shoot. Oh. That was once when I was just doing my laces. And this was the last time I got to this height in the changing room, in the gym. Some butt naked guy is like searching for his locker. And the guy has the nerve to turn around and say, "Hey brother, what time is it, huh? Time to put your fucking pants on!" And then he turns around and he goes, "Hey, I'm 30! Fuck off!" Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Malik. Have a good evening.
I asked God for a bike, but I know He doesn't work that way. So I stole one and asked for forgiveness. Hi guys, I'm Sudan. Let me just get this out of the way because I know some of you might be wondering what it is doing on my face. You see, most of you out there would have moles all over your body, am I right? Yeah, not me. All the moles that could have been on my body ganged up and came to my face. And I think this mole adds 30 years to my age or something. Let me tell you this story, and here's why it does not pay to be a stand-up citizen in this town. I was shopping at Giant the other day, and I saw this actress stroke model lah. Okay, I'm not going to say who she is, she might be here today. So, yeah, an actress stroke model. She was with her 2-year-old son, pushing him in the trolley, and I noticed that he was chewing the bars of the trolley. So I went up to her lah, nice guy, see? No, not you. I can remember. So I went up to her and I told her, hey, your son's got a trolley in his mouth. So she looked at me and she's like, oh, thank you, uncle. I'm 22. I'm not an uncle. That's not the only time it happened, I joined the gym. I didn't get as far as Malik did, so I don't know I can't confirm if what happened to Malik is true, but as I was talking to the customer representative who was going through the contract with me, she asked me, do you have any children? We have a playpen at the back. So I'm leaving. Didn't go back. But that's not the worst. No. What's the worst, huh? When I first joined my A-levels course, I went to the classroom, and my classmates at that time, they saw me, they went like, dude, who brought his dad? I may look like a dad, but I don't act like my dad. I can assure you. My parents, they are computer illiterates. They don't know how to use a computer or any machine lah, huh? My dad's an engineer, that's saying something. My father, even though he's computer literate, he pretends like he knows it so well. So he came to me that day and said, Sudan, I see you wasting your life awake up. fella, I go to stand up like this, or what's he supposed to think, right? So he told me, come. Let me teach you how to do a Google search. And I'm like, okay. First, you type what you want to find, press enter, and that is called Googling. And I was looking at him, I'm like, my mom, she's still trying to she's still trying to figure out what computers want from her. Like, what does this thing want from me? It should listen to me. She called me the day, so then come. I said, what? She said, I can't log into my Facebook. I said, okay. What's the problem? Then she said, I usually log into my Facebook through my email. Okay, through your email, fine. But I can't now. Okay, why? Why? Actually, I don't understand, I told her. What do you do? Well, I type my email address, I type my password, I press OK, and I'm in Facebook. So that's signing into Facebook through your email. Oh. But that's actually not the punchline. It was lah, but you guys didn't get it, I have to move on. I was going to buy a phone a few months back, a new phone, and I told my mom, this is how thorough she is, this is how bad she is, for those who don't understand the end. I told her, I'm going to buy a new phone, and she was happy for me lah. I said, okay, I'll give you the money and all. So what kind of phone are you going to buy? Is it slip-on or touchscreen? Slip-on or touchscreen? God, Mom, don't go and buy phones, You'll scare the fella, I tell you, I want to buy a slip-on phone, please. Well, those are my parents. I also teach part-time to kids who don't deserve me. I have all kinds of students from the dumbest, the slowest. I have to be politically correct yeah. Any teachers here? No teachers, nobody can relate. Oh, you're a teacher! Okay. So, we have the slowest to the smartest And one of my slow students, his name is Jordan. I'm trying to teach him that day. Okay, I was telling him, Jordan, one apple is 5 ringgit. How much are 2 apples? He looks at me all puzzled. So me, I'm a very patient teacher. Really? So I tell him, okay, fine. 1 apple, 5 ringgit. Another apple, how much? He looked at me again, even more puzzled. I don't get it. So I go, what, you don't understand? 1 apple, 5 ringgit. 2 apples, 10 ringgit lah. Then he looked at me even more puzzled. He said, why is 1 apple so expensive? Fine. Moving on Jordan, moving on. I give you 5 rambutans to put in your pocket. Okay? Then I give you another 2 rambutans to put in your pocket. How many rambutans you have in your pocket now? He thought for a while. He said, oh, okay, easy. I have 5 rambutans. Jordan, I gave you 5 rambutans to put in your pocket. Another 2 rambutans to put in your pocket. 7 rambutans lah. No, I can only fit 5 in my pocket. I'm a patient guy, so I said, never mind, moving on. Jordan, 10 books cost 30 ringgit. How much is 1 book? Oh, for this one he smiled. He said, okay, I know. It depends on what kind of book it is. Harry Potter book, very expensive. Maths workbook, very cheap. Jordan. I can't take it anymore, I told him. Said, Drop and give me 20, I told him. So he's like, okay. Cash or check? By then I lost hope. So I didn't want to do that anymore. These are my students. I also have the smartest ones who tell me, sir, this one don't need to teach. This one also don't need to teach. This one also don't need to teach. What to teach you now? No, actually, sir, don't need to teach me lah. I know everything already. Then I'm like, shh, quiet, your mother may come. I'll lose my job if you know everything. Shut up, told him. Then I also have those who like to question a lot. One told me, sir, why must we study Sejarah? I don't like history, All these are lies, sir. They're all lying to us. The government is teaching us nonsense. It's all not true. Bloody hell are these kids. We all learned Sejarah, found out it's all bullshit, tell them it's bullshit, now they're using it against us so that they don't have to. Kids nowadays very smart, I tell you. Actually, it's not very hot up here, it's very cold actually. It's just my baju very tight. I shouldn't have worn something so tight. I usually, when I join any committees or clubs or anything, they give us a committee t-shirt and it never fits me. Because I'm too plus size like that. I can never go shopping in a regular shop because I'm too big for all those clothes. And I can never go shopping in a plus size shop because I'm too small for all those clothes. So I told my friend what to do, I cannot fit here, I cannot fit there. And then she told me, you have two options. You grow thinner, or you grow fatter. Thanks a lot. So yeah, they always give me all these tight clothes, and I don't like it because it brings out the curves I never knew I had. I'm not talking about these curves, I'm talking about these curves. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You've been great.
Hello, good evening. How are you guys doing? Yeah, I like the whole mic, but actually there's a purpose for this mic stand. It's to hold, yes. Right. You know what? Give a round of applause for the other previous acts, the 7 acts. Yeah. Right, so my name is Joey Jenkins and I'm a Chindian. Yes, I'm a mixed offspring of an Indian and Chinese. I think a Feditan said about 5.5 Indians, I'm the half. Yeah. So now here's the thing, the Malaysian Ministry of Education, I think you've heard of this. Yeah, they were talking about how do you detect gays and lesbians. Have you heard of it? Yeah. And here's the thing. One of it was wearing V-neck shirts and tight-fitted clothes. Now you're teaching kids on that. Now they're going to think, oh, Superman's gay. With the red spender and the flying cape. Totally gay. Thank you, Ministry of Education. You just made Malaysia fucking Americans. So, now here's the thing about me. Practically my life is a bit screwed because I'm half and half, and I get all kinds of problems. One of it is, I had these questions all the time. Every friend of mine goes like, you prefer Chinese or Indian girls? And I'm like, come on, don't be racist, bastard. Here's the thing, I prefer Chinese even though they're flat. But, Indian girls, oh, I'm so not getting laid today. But here's the thing, if I date Indian girls and I have sex during the night, I might poke the wrong hole. Bad joke there, yeah, it's cancelled, yeah, okay, don't worry about that. But, here's the thing, I have, I love my father. Everybody loves their father, right? Unless you have father issues. But here's the thing, I had a feisty fight with my father, and it was so feisty that I told him this. I was like, Dad, you motherfucker! And he turns around and he retaliates by saying, if I'm not your motherfucker, who made you? So back to the story of how, me being Chindian is so messed up. I mean, during primary school, I'm Chinese educated, so I went to Chinese schools, and these Chinese kids, are a bunch of racist people, really. Because here's the thing, they go like, when they see me walk past, they're like, oh, tatayo bangadi, like, hello. Racist bitches. And here's the thing. What was my lines? Thank you. What was that? Never mind. So, now here's the thing. I never had a date once before. Yeah. I'm a good... Yeah, I always go on a one-sided date. And here's the thing. I went on a date with a fly down once. Yeah, it was so bad. She saw everything and, she was like, hey, your choo-choo train is down. And I'm like, oh, sorry. You saw that? Is that? Yeah. Because here's the thing, being a Chindian, you have a combination. You either have good traits, or in my case, you have an Indian body and a Chinese dick. Yeah, moving on. So my tuition teacher, I think he has a great knowledge. He has facts, very, very powerful facts. He tells the whole class that, mixed people are awesome because they are rich, they are famous, they are handsome, they are gorgeous, they are smart, they are intelligent. Then he looked at me. You must be some defect. I don't know how your parents did it, but they did it wrong. And being Chindian, we know all languages, that's for sure. We know Mandarin, we know English, Malay, Tamil. But here's the thing, we know every swear word there is, but we can't use it every time or in other situations. Come on, when you have sex, you're like, oh man, talk to me, baby. Yeah, talk to me. Yeah, you like that, you like that. You don't go like, the gong la, the gong la, gong la. And when you try to pick up girls, may I know your name, Miss? Xinyi. Alright. Can you stand? If you may, give her a round of applause. Alright. Can you give like one big turn so that people can actually see your face? Alright. You go like, hey girl, you look good. Yeah, there's some nice curves. You don't go like, hey, you put the bagus, huh? Alright, so before I go, I would like to tell my... Now before I go, I have a last joke of the day. Well, it's one of my funniest jokes. So, okay, practically now being Chindian, we always been assumed as a Malay. So practically, I was ordering pork rice and this hawker guy goes, you tak puasa ah? When he was doing the puasa, you tak puasa ah? So I take the pork rice and I put on the table and I did this. You know what was beside me? Policeman. I told that to a bunch of Malays, they didn't like it. They go like, hey, where can? How can you do this? How can you tell pork joke? It's not fair. I say, what's unfair, you Bumi Putra? Alright, you've been an audience. Thanks a lot. It's been a good show, great audience. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I do realize that. No, sorry. So I see you've seen all my opening acts. All in total. I realized that I'm wearing sunglasses. I thought that, hey, maybe I try to look cool. Do you think I look cool? No. I take them off, but there wouldn't be much. It wouldn't make much of a difference because you couldn't see my eyes anyway, because I'm Chinese. But you know, I think I should, because I don't want to look like a douche. You know, one of those people who try to cover up their faces because they look ugly with big sunglasses. So, I see a few familiar faces tonight. Why do you come every night? Don't you have a life? I'm sorry. I mean, I want to talk. I'm here all the time. Like, because I'm doing the whole show. Anyways, thank you very much for being so supportive, judges. The judges look good tonight, don't they? Like some of you, did you get dressed in the dark? No? Maybe you should take a leaf out of the judges' book. Who are our judges again? Can we have a show of hands? Oh,